Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here, and it's Thursday the 28th of June. Got the Around the Island race forecast for you. Thanks for visiting the site. It's all kept free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen here. So the more you come back to the site, the more you use the charts, the more adverts we can put in front of you, and that's what generates revenue, which keeps the site free of charge. So we all win. Excuse the rather dishevelled look this morning, won't you? I've just got back from the gym. So before I go and have a shower, I thought I'd just run through this forecast because I wanted to get it online for you before midday. So not a great deal of change in the forecast really. Still looking at a southwesterly flow affecting the whole of the area for Saturday. All governed by this low that's off western parts of Scotland. We've got an occluded front which moves its way eastwards during the overnight period Friday into Saturday. May just take a few showers with it, but essentially around the Isle of Wight area for the race we're looking as if we're going to be dry through the day. Now let me just show you the position as of midnight on Saturday. This is Friday running into Saturday. So the southwesterly flow here, there just hinted at by the model, is one of the showers associated with that occluded front. You'll notice though, if you just follow the isobars back, there's quite a swell coming in here, and I do think that we're looking at moderate swells off the west and the south of the island. You could well just nudge into rough for a time off the west and south of the island, perhaps very early in the morning. So for the early starters it may just be a little bit on the uncomfortable side, but I think the sea's tending to die down during the course of the morning. I think we're looking at probably southwesterly, blowing in at around about a top end of a 4, low end of a 5 for the early starters. Just as you're around the western side of the island, I think there could just nudge to a 5, and certainly for those early starters along south coast, I think we're going to be looking at around about a 5 there. For those of you leaving later, probably nearer around the force 4. Now then, this is the chart for midday. There we go. So this is the chart for midday on Saturday, and again you can see we've still got this southwesterly flow. I think by midday most of these western and southern areas are probably going back down more into the middle to top end of a force 4, although I do have a little question mark over this, because I do still think that running along those southern coasts, let's just zoom in, running along those southern coasts of the island, we could just nip to a 5 because of the compression effects that will be taking place there. But my confidence on that, I've got to say, is pretty low. I think more generally we're looking at 4s. Out towards the east, I think by the time you come into the shelter of the island, we're into the low to the mid end of a 4. I'm not going to bring it down to a 3. I think sort of low to mid end of 4s probably covers it quite well. But overall, it looks as if it is going to be quite a fair day across the area. As I said, some sunny spells coming through, and apart from those choppy, perhaps even rough seas for a time across western and southern parts of the island, it should be a reasonably comfortable race. Although if you've got some passengers on board who are a little bit tender, I think certainly they will feel it, because those swells, particularly off the west and the south of the island, will be quite noticeable. So hopefully that's useful for you. Thanks again for watching, and of course I'll keep you updated through the day. Keep the sun shining. Bye for now.